Hello and welcome to Rogue Legacy 2. My name is Brendon Bigley. I am very excited to be here and playing Rogue Legacy 2. I would say a huge fan of the first Rogue Legacy. I've played it all the way through like maybe 5 or 6 times. I like it a lot. And I have always hoped for a sequel or an expansion. And we got one like pretty recently, within the last year. Oh God, I can't believe I just got hit by that. They dropped this on early access on PC. I do not have a PC. I only have a Mac, unfortunately. But it is now out of early access and available on Xbox. I'm hoping that this comes to other consoles eventually. I imagine they will announce that. Oh man, this is not going great. Taking a lot of hits. But that having been said, I have been playing it since it dropped, and man, is it good. Here's the thing. I'm gonna say this, and this is gonna sound like maybe a diss, but I promise it is not. It is more Rogue Legacy. And that's like maybe one of the best things I can say about it. It actually weirdly reminds me a lot of Spelunky 2. Another game I was eagerly anticipating, which ended up being just like kind of more Spelunky. And the thing about that is that could go one of two ways, like that kind of qualification about how you feel about a thing. The thing about Spelunky 2 is that it felt like playing Spelunky 1 for the first time again. So being like Spelunky, not a bad thing at all. And that's very much how I'm feeling about Rogue Legacy 2 so far. I am like fully back in the loop. I'm back in the hook, or back on the hook. I'm just like really all about this game. I think it's great. It's recapturing a lot of the magic that I felt in the first one. And I know that I haven't even started poking at the edges of what's like possible and what's to come in here. Let's see what we got in this room. This is a relic. I don't have either of these relics. This one costs 0 resolve. I don't fully know what resolve is even. So that's exciting. A whole new mechanic I don't know anything about. I'm going to go with this one, because it doesn't cost me anything. Cursed relic. Until purified, any hit taken is fatal. Collect 2 food/potions to purify this relic. Gain 84 max health and 50 mana. So this run might end real soon, is what this means. Okay. Any damage taken is fatal. Until... oh, God. Until I collect some food or potions. Neither of which I got in this room, which is scary. Let's see. How about here? Nope. I will go grab that coin, because if this run is going to end soon, I would like as much money as possible. So for those of you who don't... oh, God, I really thought that was going to be it. Oh! So sad. Well, actually, this is perfect, because I was about to get into what Rogue Legacy is. So the way Rogue Legacy works, it's a like Metroidvania-esque, more Castlevania than Metroid, roguelike that specifically has progression between runs, and every time you die, essentially your legacy lives on, hence the name Rogue Legacy, where you get to pick from a collection of heirs. So you get three shots at who your heir is going to be for the next run, and you can see their class and their items that they start with, and also if they have any traits. So for this one, this person starts with that other relic that I actually didn't pick, and I'm gonna pick that because I'm curious about what it is. So once you picked your heir, you then hop into this, which is a big skill tree, and this is where all of your long-term benefits come in. So as you continue to go through run after run, you'll collect gold, and then you use that gold and spend it on permanent upgrades that will make runs easier going forward. This is why this is like the roguelike that I recommend to people if you have no understanding or have never played anything within the genre before, because I think this is the easiest one to finish just because of this constant progression. Like, you could literally just dump all your money into like, please just give me more health, or raise my attack, things like that. So what I am going to upgrade here, I think... oh, I actually can't decide. What is this one? Increases focus, raising damage on spell crits. That's interesting. I feel like I need to level this one up. And so I will. what else can I upgrade? I can upgrade this, which is weight capacity, and this, which is spell crits, and I'll say yes to that. So, how much money do I have left over? I have 71 left. I don't really need to spend that. So then you come into this town before your run starts. You can see the castle that we're building up in the background there. You can see the town where you upgrade and get new equipment and abilities and things like that. You can get new relics in here. There's also a dummy, like a training dummy up here, who will tell you things about the class you're playing. Yeah, look at that. Butt slash. Try swinging and then walk backwards right away to backslash. Oh yeah, look at that. A couple new moves that they've added to this game. For example, this one, which I don't recall being in the first, but honestly, maybe it was. It's honestly been so long since I played the first one. They also have the ability to dash back and forth. Wonderful setting in here you can change. That's worth mentioning. Dual button dash, which maps dash to the left and right triggers, so you can get a little bit more control instead of the way it's set when you first start the game is whatever way you're facing is what way you'll dash. But I find I like to do this back dash a lot. So cool. Whatever gold is left over gets given to this guy, and then they randomly generate the castle that you're gonna run through. And that's what we're heading into now. So a lot of my progress so far has really just been like me just going in and trying to get as much gold as possible. As you can see, I'm level 27 currently, which I don't know how high up that is really, but I've played a bunch of this game, at least enough to get an understanding of like what I like about it, what's different from the first one. What do we got here? Money, 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 money. Nice. It doesn't look like anything really secret in here, so let's move on. Oh, God. I should check out what traits I have, because I'm... Oh, there we go. Let's take a look. You can see in the stats section. All right. Yes, great sword, shield block, wind wall. Oh yeah, what is this thing? Critical damage from spells and weapons increased by 20%. Oh, that's really good actually, that trait. Okay, that's good to know in the future. Oh, I took that hit. I love this thing where if you hit a door and there's an enemy behind it, they will just die pretty much immediately. Not always, but they'll take like a lot of damage, which is really fun. So going back to what I was saying before, I'm just like generally very happy with this game. It's kind of everything that I wanted it to be, and I know that there's so much I'm missing. There are a couple things here and there that I'll probably talk about on the podcast. Into the Aether, it's a low-key video game podcast. Oh. Ooh, yikes. Yeah, let's try to not take any more hits. There are a couple things here and there that I think are really interesting in terms of the way they gate progress in this game that differ pretty substantially from the first. For example, if I were to like go into a new area, so this castle that I'm making my way through is broken into a bunch of areas. If I go into a new area, generally speaking, I am prevented from progressing in there. Whereas in the first game, you could really just go wherever you wanted. You know, the enemies would be harder in the subsequent areas, but you could go there if you wanted to. Good for like, good for speedrunning is what I was gonna say, which is very clearly not what I'm doing here. Ooh, I do want that money. I'm just in like level up, upgrade mode. Let's see what my spell is. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, excuse me. I didn't even know that you could do that. Okay. It's good to know for the future. Another big roguelike thing. Every time you die, every time you take a hit, you learn something about the world. And Rogue Legacy is no different. What I found very interesting about this game as well is the art style is like substantially different from the first. Oh, no mana. Well, not no mana, but just not enough mana. Ooh, I was really hoping I could do that pogo move enough. Excuse me. Thank you. The art style is very different from the first, which has been fun. Hello. Steel-toed boots. I feel like when things cost resolve, that usually means, like, they'll help you. Let's see. Spin kicks now apply armor break. That's interesting. I don't know how many things I'm coming up against that, oh, let's do this. Blam. Look at that. Beautiful move. Beautiful move. Oh, less beautiful. Okay. Get a bunch of upgrade materials. Very helpful. Thank you. I do want this iron down here. Nice. Oh, this is a good room to come into. Let's see. Is this a new area? No. This is a challenge room. Lose no health. Let's try it. Oh! Sad. When you fail these, you literally just have to make your way back out. And if you take a bunch of damage on the way out, they do not care at all. Oh, God. Look at how many dudes are in here. How about that? Oh, yikes. 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 There we go. Scary. Oh, worth it, though. That's a lot of money. Anyway. Man. There's so much going on in this game. The thing I was saying about the art. This art is much more detailed than the first game's was. Oh, hello. Which I thought was going to be overwhelming at first, but I've actually found to be... Red Sands Hourglass. Every 5 seconds, your next weapon attack will deal 75% bonus damage. Timer resets if you take damage. Interesting. Empty Vessel. I'm going to pick this one because I've never picked it before. I'm going to see what it does. Gain 10% bonus health, weapon, and magic damage. Okay. That sounds great. Thank you. Let me go up real quick. See what this adjoining room is that I missed. Oh, God. What the hell? Ooh, yikes, yikes, yikes. All right. So I think the thing that you should know about Rogue Legacy 2, especially if you're coming from the first one, is like it's a lot of the same, but they've expanded on it in ways that feel like, ooh, scary, scary, scary. Can I use this? Yes, I can. I just want to take this guy out before I even focus on this dude. Wow. Oh! Oh, man. That was scary. They've improved on pretty much everything, and they've added more in a way that doesn't feel overwhelming. I think it's overwhelming right at first when you start the game. It was actually a really good run. It's overwhelming right at first when you start the game, but I think you'll very quickly settle into it. And if you've never played Rogue Legacy before, and you're wondering, do I play this one? Do I play the first one? The first one is widely available. It's on like every platform. It's one of my favorite games of all time. Highly recommend playing it. And I don't really know if you should play this one before that one. I think you'll have a good time playing the first one still. But you know, if this is really tickling your fancy, then you know, check it out. Rogue Legacy 2. It's available on Steam, on PC. It's also available on Xbox platforms right now. I think it's also on the Epic Games Store. I might be wrong about it being on Steam. Either way, it's on PC and it's on Xbox, and I'm hoping it comes to other platforms soon. But that's a quick overview of Rogue Legacy 2. Go check it out. Bye-bye.